Okay, so for the vendor, right? If you remember last time we have faced that error. So go to the BP transaction. Okay, here new clear organization here. So let me just check. Okay, there is one group, right? In this grouping, use MKPL. Okay, maybe scroll down here somewhere you will find, yeah, this one. Okay, MKPL. Okay, now MKPL they are getting different errors. Okay, so sometime I will also show you how to search the error, right? If it's not related to EWM, right? So just copy this message and then just search, or you can also search this message number, this one. You will find the exact error. Okay, for this we required SAP user access ID, so not work. Go to this community. Here you will find something. Okay, PUFC. Go to that transaction. Slash O PUFC. CF, sorry. Okay, click over here. Then the interval what's CH, I guess. Okay, let's try to create. So 1050, I guess we have created, right? 1050 test 10. Okay, ZM. So now go here. Sorry, we'll maintain this range specific limit. Save. There is one more workaround that we can use. Okay, we'll use that workaround. So that workaround is what we'll do. We'll use the vendor which are already created, right? So for that, what you need to do, just remove this business partner, right? Then click on start. It is like system will search you for, okay? Then this number range 17100002, right? This big number range is actually SAP already created, okay? So you can use this vendor. Okay, for example, double click on this, right? To see, so this is related to customer, so just go to the change mode. Okay, so we are using the old customer, sorry, the business partner we already created, and then we just need to maintain FLPN00. Okay, so it's for that company MK01. Okay, I will just copy this and save it. Okay, it's a maintain external number, so not an issue. So for external number, go to the vendor general data, right? So these are just error, just follow the same path. Okay, keep one, because anyhow this is done by the other consultant MM. Okay, so it's created. Now we want to create the second, which is FLVN01 PP role, right? And then here you can see the plant. So what was the plant? I guess it's something 1060, right? 1050. This one, right? So this is how we maintain this vendor as a plant vendor. Okay, clear? Now, if you remember, right, we are into the material creation. Is this clear, everyone?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, just need to use which is already created. Don't waste time to, yeah, meanwhile I will check with Mohit to resolve this error. But yeah, you can use this workaround, because anyhow
हेलो
in project. Yes,
सर, शुभम बात कर रहा हूँ
yes, Shubham.
सर। वो आपने, सॉरी टू डिस्टर्ब, बट वो PM01 का जो मैंने प्लान बनाया था उसका एरर दिखा था, वो सॉल्व हुआ है?
M01, yeah, we'll check now only while doing process.
ओके सर, मुझे ओके
Okay,
ओके।
okay, so now, so our vendor is ready. Right now we can directly jump to material. So that transaction is MM01. Okay, to create material. So what we'll do, 1050 mat 1. Okay, so industry mechanical, material type is ROH. There are lots of material are created.
सर ZROH
ZROH, okay. Yeah, for this also the external number range is assigned. So just remove the number, system will assign the number automatically. Select the tab, sales data, basic data, purchasing. Okay, so this is sales data is not required. Sorry, the general data. Also WM is not required. Accounting 2 is not required. Even the WM execution and packaging is not required. Select OK. See, now we can create material. Okay, so here I will maintain description 0, so we can easily search. Okay, now these are the tick means is mandatory, right? So just maintain which setting I'm maintaining right now. And then there is one, as I said, right, you can press F1 if you want to check the definition, right, for the material group, and you can press F4 to check allowed entry. So in this field only this entries is allowed, right? Don't worry, this purely MM config, MM, SD and FI, right? But yeah, it is mandatory to create material. That's the reason we are creating material over here, right? Then we'll maintain the weight, then press enter, enter, enter. Even if you press enter, system will throw you not error, but system will ask you to enter the, the mandatory setting like this. Press enter. Now if I press enter again, it will go to the next screen. If I press enter, now see over here is tick. But still if I press enter, it will mention me, or like, will make me to enter this field. Okay, so this norm is standard field. Then ability group can go with 0, 1. Okay, and then in valuation, okay, just maintain something 3K. Okay, this is MM and FI integration. This is how system calculate the cost. Okay, and then save it. And this yellow means warning message. Whenever you receive any warning, just press enter. I need to check one more thing. CKMSTART start 1050. Okay. Now to create material in EWM, right? So we need to extend this material, right? So as I told you, there is one transaction to just view the EWM transaction. So go to /SEWM menu. Okay. Then here, this is the master data. Okay. Material is the master data. So go to the master data, right? Then product. So first of all, in EWM, we call material as a product. Okay. Then this is a transaction /SCWM/MAT1. Okay. Then enter the material number. Oh, sorry. Okay, so even you can go like this. So copy and I will paste. Okay. Then the warehouse number 1060, right? And then PAD, see, plant vendor. Okay. This is not a plant vendor. Yeah, this one. Click on create. Now in EWM, we don't have any pop-up window or like, any view need to select. Why? Because there are by default only 3 views: warehouse data, slotting, and storage type data are get extended. Okay. Then, so there are few more views or tabs: property, end of measure, additional, classification, right? So here you can see the cap, right? This is a header. So header means this information is coming from ECC. We cannot change. ECC means MMSD, right? The MM01 or S4 HANA. So whenever I say ECC, S4 HANA or ERP is nothing but non-EWM related transaction. Okay. Whenever I enter the normal transaction without SCWM, those are S4 HANA transaction. Okay. Then in the warehouse data, we don't need to enter anything because in this field, there is no any field which is mandatory. See. Okay. Now to create material for this warehouse, just save it. It's clear. It will system will create the product. See, product 30011 saved. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now, so to create one by one, this is fine, right? To create one by one material, we can come over here. Let's say second material is 2, right? Means 12, 30012 we can create. But what if we need to extend 100 material, right? So we cannot use this method. It's a time consuming method, right? Even though we just need to press enter and save, but still it will take time, right? For example, 1 or 2 seconds. Imagine if you have to enter create 1000 material or 100 material, right? So what we can do, first of all, let's create material, right? So what I will do, again mm01, right? So over here you can also enter this material. The system will copy all the information from this material to the new material. Okay, enter. Then again select the view or unselect the view which was not required. Okay, mat2c, these are the default field already there. Enter. So is this related to tax that we need to maintain? Just maintain 0. Enter. Okay, so it is wrong. See, the plant is wrong. Sorry, my bad. I haven't checked that. So what you have to do, okay, once you select the correct view, okay, then click here organization label, and then someone default is entry 1050. Okay, 105S. Oh, sorry, D. Okay, just a moment. You also need to select one MRP, MRP1 and MRP2. Yeah, I missed this. Accounting 2, organization label, 1050D. Okay. MK01. MK. Okay. So to default, you can click over here, default setting. Okay, like this. Then just press enter, enter. See, sales org 000. So I guess that material we need to create again. Then MRP type here, maintain ND. Okay, enter, and again the valuation 3K. Okay, now we need to create. Okay, system will not create now same number. So what I will do, I will again create, because it's created for the wrong plant. So while creating the purchase order, we might get some error. So for that, I will see now is the default. Okay, mat 1, enter, enter. Okay, save it. Now we have two material, right? As I told you, if we create one by one, right, it will take some time. So how we can then create in mass? So in EWM, we have one transaction. Okay, if we go to the monitoring, so this is a transaction slash SCWM slash MON, right? So later we'll discuss if we will deep dive into this. Okay, but right now what we'll do, just enter the warehouse and in monitor, select SAP. Okay, and then execute. Okay, so in this transaction, we can do everything. Means we can check all the activity, inbound, outbound, then any document, then bean related information, right? So here, a tool, go to the warehouse master data, sorry, product master data, then warehouse attribute, double click on it. Okay. Now, if you scroll down, so here you can see only product with warehouse data. So we'll only able to see the material which are already extended. So there is only one product, right? So there is one more option. If you scroll down, without warehouse data, means material which are not extended for warehouse. If you select and if you execute, then you will see all the material which are not extended for our warehouse. Okay, see, there are lots of material, but if you want to extend some particular number, then double click on it. So you have to select warehouse data, right? Then over here you can enter the number. Now if the number is like 1 to 100, you can maintain like this 1 to 100, then system will extend all will get the result from 1 to 100, means 100 material, but now our number is not in sequence, right? So for that, click over here. So is 115 and 114, right? So 115 and sorry 3014. Okay, select and then execute. See, now two material are there which are not extended. Just select this, then click over here, more method. Okay, then here you can see mass change slash create, right? So later we'll see, these are nothing but the master data of EWM, right? So if you want to maintain anything, you can maintain. Otherwise, if you execute, it will also, simply extend the material. See. Now there is no any product. Why? If you go here again, you can see there are, so this tick is there without warehouse data, but this material with warehouse data now. So just select this one, and if you just click over here, and if you delete both the entry and execute, now you will see all three material. Clear? Yes, no.
Yes.
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now let's say I want to change the weight of the material, right? As I told you, if you click over here, it will, if you click here, right, it will open the mat1 transaction C, right? But there is no any change option, right? So we'll go to the mat1, right? Go to the, now we are going to go to the change mode, right? So as I told you, right, this is coming from ECC or S4 HANA. We cannot change the weight. If you go to the warehouse data, you can see we can change or we can maintain anything. But what about this weight, where we can change the weight, right? So we have to go to the MM02. Remember, is a thumb rule. If if the T code is going to end with 01, then next 02 is for change and 03 is for display. But from here also you can go to the shortcut, change immediately. Okay, now, and okay, it's locked. So I will just close this. Now if you go again, yeah, check. Now the weight is in master data, right? You can click over here to unselect basic data 1. So here, let's say I will maintain 10 kg. Okay, save it. Then it will update the weight in EWM immediately. See, 10 kg. We don't need to do anything. Clear? Hello, clear? And this normally in interview also they will ask the same question, where to change the weight.
In this case, only change the weight or also the also though you can change the number product name. In this.
Yeah, number we cannot change it, but yeah, description we can change
Okay.
if required. So whatever setting you're able to see under this cap or this header, that we can change only in ECC or S4HANA. We cannot change or maintain in EWM. And number, yes, is not possible. We cannot change the number.
Okay.
Description, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so last time we already completed the connection. So everything is done. Right now we'll create a first inbound delivery. Okay. So the transaction for that is ME21N. Okay, now Abhishek, do you remember the vendor? Abhishek and Shubham, which we have used last time? Supplier.
7100. Hello.
Yeah, 7100. Okay.
Yes.
No, this one is plant vendor, we want the normal vendor. I guess this one. Supplier 7. Okay, 7100 only told. Yeah. So this is my vendor. You can also use the same vendor. Okay, so go to the organization data here. So it must be MK01 purchase org MK01, and then company code is also MK01. Okay, then material 30014, right? Then 30015. These are two material. Okay, then quantity will go with 100 piece each. Price 1 INR. Okay, then this is the wrong plant. Our plant is 1050, right? And if you remember, I told you that the location for this will be 105D 05D. Or 6. I'm confused with the number. Okay, not an issue. So we do have already one plant is created. We'll use that only. So that plant we were using earlier. So I guess SC10 mat 1. Okay, let me check one purchase order. So if you go to, so there is one transaction where we can check all the purchase order. SC10. So yeah, these are the order earlier we used. So just for the reference, I will open that and I will copy all the data from that. Oh, it's 1616. Okay. 616. Okay, 1616 only.
सर कंपनी कोड शायद गलत हुआ है.
No, the supplier also. Copy both the material. Hello, other are getting it right? What I'm doing? Everyone with me?
guys, मुझे एक बात
Yeah.
बताओ, तुम लोग अपने लाइफ में
Sanjesh,
क्या बनना
Sachin, Alok. So only because of I'm confused with my number, right, which we have created 10601050. So that's why I'm going with the old plan which is already created. Okay. So while creating the org structure, right, please make some notes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, while creating the purchase order, right? So obviously location is mandatory, right? Then if you go to the confirmation, so this confirmation control key is mandatory for both the materials. So currently you can see in item there is number one, mat one. Just click over here and select, and then just make sure that for both the material, the confirmation control key is there, right? Otherwise, we're not able to create the delivery. Okay, we're not able to create delivery. Then save it. When the order is saved, right? So you can click over here just to copy number. We'll copy the number, and then to create the inbound delivery, the transaction is VL31N. Okay. Then the purchase order in external. So here also we can maintain some, like this. Today it's 2101. Okay, external ID we can maintain anything. Normally in company they maintain the invoice number. Okay, enter. Now I will go with one piece. Okay, then you can just scroll and check all of the information, especially the location, right? And then save it. Okay, you're also getting the same error, right? Uh, Shubham or Abhishek.
नहीं सर, ये एरर नहीं आ रहा है मुझे. मेरी इनबाउंड इनबाउंड डिलीवरी क्रिएट हो रही है, पर पीआरडीआई में शो नहीं हो
Okay,
रही, डिस्प्ले नहीं हो रही है.
must be in queue then. Okay, so
यस
it
सर.
means like system is not able to distribute the dealer. You can see not able to distribute. Okay, so might be the possibility that someone changed the distribution model. So go to the SPRO. Not in EWM extended warehouse management. You need to go to the integration of the recipe component. Extended warehouse management. WM linkage. Okay. Then gender distribution model. We have covered this, right? So SC1, I guess, is my ERP warehouse. Yeah. And logical transaction for EWM. This and then model. This one. Then yeah, now we can go and check again. Two. Sorry. Save it. See, now we're getting this message that is saved and distributed, right? Now to check this delivery in EWM, we do have a transaction called PRDI. If you go to menu, delivery processing, this is a transaction folder, inbound delivery, this is a transaction PRDI. So in EWM, as I told you, all the transactions are start with SCWM. So SCWM/SCWM/ will be default. Okay. Here now I will change. So I guess someone have the issue, right? So here the warehouse number is 1060. How to change this warehouse? Okay, remember is very important. So click over here, default value, left side corner. Okay, and then over here you can change. Okay, C10, and then just remove this PAD because this is in wrong PAD. Okay. Now you can just copy the number of that delivery. So here display, you can copy, Control C, and you can paste over here and click on execute. So our delivery is distributed. Clear? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have any question? Or anything which is not clear?
हेलो
Yes.
सर, वो इनबाउंड डिलीवरी में जो एरर आ रहा था अभी क्रिएट नहीं हो रही थी, वो क्या किया था आपने?
So I just
डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन
I just set up a distribution module again. So there are possibility that someone change it.
Okay.
Someone disturb some setting. Okay, just try to recreate a distribution model. That's it.
ओके सर.
सर अभी आपने इनबाउंड डिलीवरी जो पहले वाला प्रीवियस वाले थे उसको चेंज किया यहाँ पे?
No, I haven't
Hello?
changed anything. So I just create a new one.
Okay, just create new one.
Yeah, I created a new one. Okay.
Okay.
Is even that old one also you can go and check, right? You can just save it. It will create. It will distribute it. But
Oh,
now I was not having that number. That's the reason I created new one.
okay.
Now, there must be a question or let's say revision why it is distributed and how it is distributed, right? Because if you go back to the purchase order, right? So over here we haven't maintained anything related to warehouse, right? Now listen very carefully. Okay, so over here we have only maintained plant and storage location. Okay, so if you remember, you go to the SPRO, enterprise structure, assignment, okay, logic execution, assign warehouse number to plant and storage location. Okay, over here SC10. So whenever we do any transaction for this plant, this location, this is for actually this warehouse. System identify this warehouse like this. Okay, then so this is actually this production, or sorry, the order, the purchase order is actually for EWM, right? Then if you remember, we have maintained this setting of that warehouse as a EWM, where if you scroll down, if you go to the integration with other recipe component, right? Then extended warehouse management, EWM linkage, and then configure SAP EWM specific parameter, right? Over here, we have maintained that SE1 is an actually EWM warehouse. Okay, clear up to this?
Yes, yes, sir.
Sachin and Sanjay, Alok.
Hello.
Actually, I'm
Mhm.
trying to understand.
Okay, which point is not clear? Mm-hmm.
Sir, you can go back 1 to 3 step, 2 to 3 step. Just next. Back.
Which screen? This one?
No, this one and this one. Can
Mm-hmm.
when we create the first things, just enterprises.
Okay, enterprise structure. Mm-hmm. This one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the enterprise structure.
Mm-hmm.
After that, this
Yeah,
one
enterprise structure, assignment, logistic
and logistic.
execution, and then assign warehouse number.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
and then we have maintained that ERP warehouse is actually EWM managed. Okay,
Okay.
clear
This
up
one is clear.
to now?
Yeah.
Alok, Alok, can you hear me? Okay, now why is it distributed to this warehouse only? Okay, why SE10? Why not other? Same answer again. If you go to the now we are in that warehouse is in EWM, right? So we need to go to the SM extended warehouse management. Warehouse management. So if you remember last week, right, I told you that we need to do the assignment, the S4 HANA OS structure and EWM OS structure, right? So if you go to the interface, then ERP integration, right? Then general setting, and then here assign warehouse number from LE. So here, if you remember, we have maintained. Oh, sorry. We have maintained like this, right? 105 and then 601. So same way here, this SC1, right, which is an ERP warehouse. So for that, this is an EWM warehouse. Clear? And because of this system update that delivery for this EWM warehouse. Clear? Hello, it is clear?
Yes. Any else?
And that's the reason we are able to see the delivery here. Okay. Now, once the delivery is distributed, right? Now it is delivery in EWM, right? If I check this delivery in the transaction of VL32N, again same rule, 31 is for create, then 32 is for change, 33 for display. If I go to the change, see change inbound delivery. If I click over here, see get a message that delivery was distributed, therefore display only. So once you distributed delivery, so we cannot do anything in S4 HANA or in ECC, right? Even we cannot post the good receipt. We need to do the good receipt in EWM only, here only, okay, in EWM transaction. Now how to do good receipt? Simple, select this line, click over here, good receipt. Okay, you can see the status is updated, right? Now status update means if you check this delivery in VL32 or 33N, if you go here, document flow, okay, it's normally takes some time because it's a test system, but in real time is really quick. Okay, okay, it's not working. Okay, good. I want to show you one more scenario. We can check that one here. So we need Excel. Suppose this is my S4, right? And this is my EWM, right? Here we have SD, F5 module, right? And then here we have EWM. Okay. Now, if you remember, right, I told you that we have to do the connection, to and fro connection, right? Why? Because then only our information will get distributed. We have checked this right now only, right? Inbound delivery. So we created the inbound delivery because of the assignment, all the assignment system distributed to EWM, right? Clear? Means, for example, in this system, if there is some information is maintained A, so in EWM for that it's B, and then somewhere in configuration we have maintained A is equal to B. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Clear, sir.
Right. Let's say now EWM is going to send some information, and then EWM is maintained D, and here let's say X. Okay, means it should be D is equal to X. Okay, then only we'll able to see that information here, right? But let's say now this X is missing, right? So obviously system is not able to find this information. Then what EWM or like system will do, right? System will not distribute that information to this server, to S4 HANA or ECC server. It will get stuck in between these two servers. Okay, means in EWM it will show as completed, but there is no any impact in S4 system. Okay, this is what we have. So here you can see in EWM, if I check, the good receipt is completed, but if we check in delivery, there is the order is still open. There should be one line saying that good receipt is completed. Then where to check, right? So copy this delivery number. So there is one transaction that is SMQ2. Okay, SMQ2, enter, which is called inbound queue. Okay, execute, then control F, enter the delivery number, and then select. So yes, our queue is get stuck in between these two systems. Okay, select, and this is our queue number, right? Double click on it, right? See the status is fail. You can double click, you can check the error message. Then according to the depending on the module, we need to inform them that okay, this is the error, please help us, to clear this error. For example, now this is related error, the posting, okay, is only possible with 10 and 9, right? but our current month is 11. So we have to open the posting period. So there is one transaction. Normally MM team will execute MMRV. Okay, so my 1616 is the company code. So see, there is 10. So go to the MMPV. Okay, 1616 11 and 2024. Right, execute. Now if you check MMRV, enter, you can see the current period is 11th. Now how to resolve this error? Okay, double click on it, select this line or click on this line and then just click execute. So system will again try to post it. See, now there is some FI error. General, okay, so SPC4. So our client is 100. So someone change this currency. So it should be euro. Okay, again go back, select, try to execute. So normally that currency error is not there in actual system. The test system, anyone can do anything. Right now there is nothing was selected, means that queue get resolved. Now if you check the VL31N again, or 33N, sorry, just click over here. You can see good receipt posted. Clear?
Clear.
So this is how we do the good receipt in EWM. Then if possible to reverse the good receipt, yes, we can also reverse the good receipt. Just click over here to this arrow, right, and reverse good receipt. It will again change the status to not started. And if you check in, close this one. If you check here again, go back just to refresh. When it's a little bit slow, see is reversal. Okay, and again we can do the good receipt. Okay, clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. So now we'll create one more delivery. That is another scenario. Let's say I will go with 3 piece. Number is 77. I will select 7. Even if you without enter number and if you search, it will show you all the delivery. So already we have posted few documents, so that's why you can see there are other delivery also. Right now, let's say this delivery mistakenly created by someone. We don't want to do the good receipt for this, but now the material 3 pieces is already there in EWM. Then what we can do with this, right? So we can simply reject the delivery. What will happen with reject? If you click over here and if you click, so in every EWM transaction, the structure is like the layout is like this only, right? If you select line and then if you click over here, form view, so you will see the information in form view, and the previous one or this one is list view. You can see over here list view and form view. So currently 3 pieces is there ready for good receipt. But let's say if you don't want to do the good receipt, you can simply click over here reject. Reject will turn that delivery to 0, and also see you can see the status is updated to completed. Now how it look like in ECC or an S4. Okay, again if you go to the change or display, you will see 0 quantity, means Now those quantity are again available for new delivery. See again 8. We have created for 3, right? But again 8. Then what we can do anything for this? If you try to good receipt is not possible because the quantity is already 0. Means once you reject the delivery, we cannot do anything. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Any question?
No, sir. We practice, then after that, if any query, then discuss.
Yeah, practice is important. Okay. Okay. Then, so there is one more scenario, one small scenario. For example, now I want to go with only material 1. So select that line and you can delete like this also. Let's say the order is created for 5 pieces. The inbound delivery is created for 5 pieces. Okay, go to the EWM. I will go with this. Now, once the user checked and they have found that, okay, it is not 5, it is actually 3, right? So we cannot again reject and, because it's time consuming, again, then someone need to create delivery. Then how we can change this quantity, right? So for that, SAP provided something called process code. Okay, this process code. Click over here. Okay, first of all, just switch to list view again. Okay, click over here. Then with quantity adjustment, select this one, first one. Then in process code, we want to change the document also and quantity also, right? So I002. Okay, now the tricky part is, so we have received 5, right? But we want to change it to 3. Means there are how many less product means 2, right? So if you enter +2, right? This is +2, right? By default, it is +2. If you enter +2, what system will do? System will add the value, means 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Okay, but you enter like this -2. Okay, then you will see it will change again to see turn to 2. Means if you want to enter less quantity, you have to enter in minus, and if you want to go with the more quantity, then you have to enter to go with the plus. Okay, and then yes, you need to post the good receipt, then only this information will get updated to S4. Okay, now if you check your delivery, here is still with the 5 pieces. See, okay, once you post the good receipt, right, then only it will turn to 3. See, clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir, clear.
Any question?
Now today's session is end, sir.
Yeah, I'm also thinking to stop because I know it's like
हेलो
Any question?
हेलो
Yes, Shubham. Tell me your delivery number.
यस सर वो PM01 का
Yeah, I need a delivery number. So because it's difficult.
सर
Yeah, delivery.
न्यू क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा उसके लिए क्योंकि मैंने आपने बोला था कि मुझे AC10 पर प्रैक्टिस करने को बोला था सो उस पर मैंने किया नहीं है सो एक नया डिलीवरी क्रिएट करके देखिए ना इनबाउंड डिलीवरी
Okay. But you know the order number.
PM01 था सर मेरा प्लान
Whereas also PM01.
यस
Sanjay, Sachin, and Alok, have you guys started your practice?
So today the problem will be resolved. Yesterday I will discuss with you.
Mm-hmm.
The problem will be occurring there. Today this problem will be resolved. I will share the screen with you.
Okay.
Yesterday I will be login, but it will be exact that error code will be occurring on the PC.
Okay.
But I checked the PDF today. You
Mm-hmm.
sent me the PDF yesterday. I'll check it out. Um, I look at into this and then after that I'll be starting.
मेरा तो
Okay.
अभी तक सिस्टम ही नहीं चालू हुआ सर सर्वर वो लॉगिन ही नहीं हो रहा
Why? Any error?
वही आपने जो बताया जहाँ पे सर्च किया मैंने
Mm-hmm.
तो सर पे जब जस्ट वेट सर्च करने के बाद वहाँ पे एसीपी लॉगर नहीं आता फिर मैंने सर्च किया वहाँ पे आया
Mm-hmm.
तो वो यहाँ पे कुछ अलग ही दिखाई देता है डब्ल्यू एडमिन कॉन्फ़िगरेशन वेरिएबल
Okay.
लॉग ऑन
Okay. Okay. Just a moment. Shubham is distributed, right? This is the order.
यस यस
So
यस
it's working fine. You can start now. Yeah.
ओके सर थैंक यू
Yeah. Sachin, you can share your screen. Show me.
जस्ट
We'll
वेट
stop the recording. Or yeah. Okay. Let it be record. So if anyone face same issue, then
कहाँ पे रहेगा ये विंडो पे जाना पड़ेगा क्या
Chat
yeah.
beside the
शेयर
chat के बगल में देखो आप
नहीं नहीं
screen.
वो किया शेयर स्क्रीन किया लेकिन वो अलग भी हमें
No,
रहना
there are two options. So first, it will ask you to select desktop or Windows. So you can also select desktop. So I will
ओके
see then
विंडोज
all.
सेलेक्ट करो क्या
No, select just desktop. So I will able to see then all.
ओके यहाँ पे ऑप्शन है विंडो एंटायर स्क्रीन ओके ऑल्सो शेयर सिस्टम शेयर नहीं हो रहा है the site will not able to
Okay, do one thing. Just share me the screenshot or a photo.
Okay.
Nilesh, directly you can log in his email ID, no? His IP address. You can log in his password, username
Yeah.
and password display, no?
Yes. Yes.
Check it out. It is better to share if you think.
यहाँ पे कनेक्शन ही ऐड नहीं है सर, कनेक्शन में है ना कुछ ऐड ही नहीं है, मुझे वेरिएबल लॉगन और वर्क स्पेस है कुछ।
Mhm. Just share me your login ID password.
ठीक है, शेयर करता हूँ।
Or is the same one?
जस्ट मैंने ग्रुप पे डाला था।
Only change is 82 instead of 83 you can use it, sir.
Okay.
His login username is 83.
Okay, Santosh, your
Same.
in your case is disabled. I need to connect with Manika. Santosh, are you there? Okay, instead of 82, 83 there, right? Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I hope you can see it now. Okay, so go here, SAP, so see, log on. Let me just change it first. The theme. Okay, need to check with the server team only. Just share this photo. Let me share it to the group. Yeah, we need to wait now. They will update tomorrow, maybe tomorrow morning. But yeah, they will do it. But yeah, this is the same thing. You just search and then yeah, you can pin and then you just have to double click on it with the same user ID password.